Hello YouTube family. Beautiful souls. I am finally doing it. I'm out here doing the thing, you guys, and I'm so proud of myself. And you should be proud of yourself too, because if you're on this channel, that means that you are ready to come back to yourself, that you're ready for the journey of transformation. Okay, and this is what we do here. We open up our hearts one ripple at a time, because it's not about me and it's not about you. It is about the collective and the love that we do. So just a little bit about me, you guys. So I'm 32 years old, not to put my age out or whatever, but yeah, I'm 32 years old, and I've decided to let go of all things in my life, everything, literally. Or honestly, I feel like God has taken them for me so I could be by myself, to learn about myself and all these things. But that goes deeper in another story we'll talk about. But I have given up everything. And also, sorry about the airplanes. I live next to an airport. And it's so weird living next to an airport, because it's like sometimes you're like, where did that even come from? Like, you're looking up at the sky and this, like, the airplane just shows up, and it's like, where did you come from? You know? But also, one thing you're gonna know about me is that I get scatterbrain. I be like a little da-da-da, but it's because I get so many downloads all the time, because I'm so connected that, yeah, it gets a little crazy. But I promise you will get a message. You will get all the messages that you need, because you are on the right channel at the right time. This is meant for you. God wanted me to step in front of this camera. Source, the divine, wanted me to step in front of this camera to deliver the messages to you. I would pray and just voice out saying, use my vessel as whatever you want me to say. I want to help this world. I know this is my calling, and it is. I'm literally moving across the country, nomad style, not knowing how I'm gonna do it, just doing it. I trust the divine. I trust it, knowing that I'm provided for and I'm protected, and I no longer use control for survival anymore. I'm no longer in survival mode. I no longer live in a victim mentality, because I've lived that for so long and I just don't want it anymore. So I gave it up. I'm like, I surrender. I no longer have fear or lack or, and everything. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. I was made perfect, yes. But there are things that come up, right? And as you become aware, you can find out where the root of the problem is. What is the matter? Okay? And I have a whole video on this matter and how to find out what's the matter with you. Literally. It's pretty freaking awesome. If you love science and just, I believe I'm a prophet, okay? I'm definitely a prophet. But talking about a prophet, right? In order for me to blossom, I needed to remove myself from a land. I don't know, there's like a story in the Bible. I haven't really read like the full Bible, but this is something that I was told. I don't know if it's true or not. Let me know down in the comments. The prophet, he did like all this stuff in the town, and the people in the town only saw the bad that he did. He had to remove himself to a different town in order to become the prophet that he became. And that is exactly what I needed to do. I needed to let go of all the ties, and even like family, friends. I needed to cut off everything in my life to really become this person, the prophet, and be the light, to be able to expand and transform myself. But with this came the awareness. And with awareness comes honesty. You have to become honest with yourself in your situation, your circumstances, whatever you're going through. You need to become honest of, is this really mine? And if this is mine, why do I keep doing it? How do I stop doing it? Being honest with yourself is true awareness. They go hand in hand. Because then you're able to be like, you could spot it out. Like, okay, this came up. I didn't like how I reacted there. How can we change it next time? Or how can we come back from that? And there's really no coming back from it, because what's done is done, right? The past is died. It's dead, guys. Every second. Like right now, like that snap died already. It should never be in your present. You are living in your past because you keep bringing it to the present. It's like you keep inviting the past into the present. Like, hey, come on, let's party. You make me feel like shit, but come on, let's party in the present, because, you know, I'm trying to change and everything like that, but I still need you to come along and tag along with me and make me feel more like shit. And then I'm wondering why my life is still the same. Well, because you keep living in the past. You keep giving it energy. You keep giving it life. Everything that you give life to, whether it's your energy, your voice, your love, whatever you pour into, is going to become life. It's gonna come into life. We are creators, guys. We are creators. Like, think about that. We create everything that we have. Someone created this camera. I manifested this camera by getting the camera and wanting the camera. Like, I want to get this camera, and I got the camera. I'm provided for. Everything also is not ours. We are not owned by anything. The universe provides. When we die, we don't own anything. It's, excuse me, confirmation burp. It stays here on Earth. It is the universe, and it keeps going. It keeps going. Evolution. But yeah, awareness. How can we have more awareness, Cynthia? Well, when you're honest with yourself, and you can literally sit down with yourself for 5 minutes, take out a pencil and a paper and write down what's in my circumstance right now. Sorry, my camera died. But yeah, what in my circumstance right now do I love? And what in my circumstance right now do I dislike? Because we don't hate anything. Write these things down and compare them. Okay? Then I want you to write one column on the side completely by itself. This is the column of your highest self. What that person looks like, how they act, whatever the case may be. And it's not about material things, but if you want to put that in there, that's cool, because you can manifest it later. But it's really about the core and how you feel. How does that person feel at that moment as their higher self? Do they feel worthy? Are they fearless? Are they sophisticated? What kind of wardrobe do they wear? How do they feel when they do a certain thing? What is their passion? You know, that person, right? So your circumstance right now, what you love, what you dislike, and the higher version of you, what they feel like, what they look like. Then I want you to compare the three. What about your life right now that you love goes with the higher version of yourself? Because those are the things you're going to keep. If there's things that you love on there that doesn't go with the higher version of yourself, they got to go. Because that's not true love. That's what you think that you want, but it's not your desire. Okay? And then the circumstances that you don't like, those are the things that you're going to focus on how to get out of them. And you know how you do that? Being honest with yourself and letting them go. Forgiving whatever the circumstance is and not allowing it to define who you are in that moment, and letting them go. And start to feel how you feel as your highest self, the higher version of you, the person that's going towards their dreams, their desires, because that person is whole. That person is you. So this video was about awareness. If you loved it, give it a like below. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more tips on how to transform your whole life, because your girl Cyn got you. And I'll catch you on the next wave.